Okay, I'm unboxing this turntable from Fosi Audio that just arrived. And I believe they have a Kickstarter going on for this now. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Sorry, the dog is barking upstairs. Okay, so Fosi Audio, they made a name for themselves by making those small Class D amps. And this is their first foray into the world of turntables. And I think this one is like 350 bucks, something like that. And I think they're kind of positioning themselves maybe to take on Fluence, because Fluence has kind of cornered the market on affordable, good quality turntables. Here we go. First thing we have is the dust cover. Here we got the power. I'm not expecting like super high audiophile quality at all. It'd be cool to have another option for a decent, affordable belt drive turntable. Other turntables in this category, there'd be Fluence, there'd be U-turn, amongst others. I can't tell if this is a wood plinth or what's going on here. So, what do we have here? On the front we got 33 and 45. Here's the motor, the turntable pulley. We've got the tone arm. Let's put the platter on. They've chosen to make it a colored platter, or is that a matte on top? It's a matte on top. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So I got an acrylic platter. So I'll put that there. Then they've given us an acrylic mat to put on the acrylic platter. You normally wouldn't need an acrylic mat to go on the acrylic platter. You can normally put the record right on the acrylic platter, but they didn't go that route. Okay, that's cool. Got a straight tone arm. It's going to say that it's, what material is this? Then we got the counterweight. Put that there. And I think I rushed myself too much. One belt. It must be nice if they had a spare belt, but they don't. Okay, there we go. It'll align itself a little better once I fired it up. There we go. That's looking pretty good. What do we have on the back? On the back we have the hinges for the lid. We have the output, though it didn't come with any RCA cables. Including them would be good for people kind of just getting into vinyl. Then we have the ground. Am I missing something? There's no ground wire here either. Okay, then we got the 12-volt trigger out, DC. Got an adapter for speed control and auto stop. That's interesting. Is there something missing in the box? There's no ground wire, unless you gotta buy the ground wire and the RCA separately. Hold on. This feels like an unfortunate emission. There is no RCA, there are no RCA cables, and there's no ground wire. Sorry, the dog is barking upstairs. That to me seems like something they should have included, because not a lot of people have spare ground wire kicking around. Let's put the dust cover on. Okay. That's a handsome turntable. Quickly balance the tone arm. I'm just going to make an assumption that... Hold on, I can put it on backwards. I put the counterweight on backwards, fixing it now. I'm going to make an assumption that it's that we need to set it at 2 grams I'll double check later though. So, you guys know how to balance a toner. But just set it to 0. Move it out. You balance it literally until it's floating evenly. Should probably balance it without the stylus protector on there, but I don't trust myself right now. So, okay, so it's balanced. We'll put it back. We'll set this to 0, and then we'll give it, let's just say 1.75 for now. I'll fine tune it later. Plug it in. Open it up. It's kind of a noisy spring. I'm going to assume that's going to loosen up over time. Let's just see if this fires up. No, it's not moving. Why is that? Ah, this was my bad. There were no instructions, but there was this piece of styrofoam there. Let's do this again. There we go. All right, there we go. 4th time's a charm, right? Okay, there we go. 33 off. 45. I can hear some engine noise, I'm not sure, or motor noise. I'm not sure if you can make that out. It's not as quiet, say, as my techniques. But the motor is decoupled from the platter, which would help prevent that noise transfer over to the record and the stylus. So there we go, it works. It's a nice looking, first impression, it's a nice looking turntable. Some functionality at the back. I'm going to take this to the music room. I'm going to find a ground wire and I'm going to live with this for a couple of weeks. And I'll come back with a full review. Thanks for watching.